Well, 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 if it isn't the Indian prince wearing his little commemoration medal, the ones that he didn't earn, attending a shameful gala dinner. And I did go and stand outside, but I couldn't get close. However, yes, beautiful people, he got heckled. He got heckled in spite of their best efforts to keep only supporters of Harry at the front where he got out of the car. Isn't that embarrassing that he chooses to wear a participation medal because he did not do a day in combat while he was in the army? And we know that he was fraudulently allowed in because he did not get the grades on his own. Eaton cheated in order to get him inside in Sandhurst because he needed at least 72 as the minimum grade to be able to get in. And they had to use a teacher to write his essay, his art essay of all things, in order for him to pass. He couldn't pass an art class. That's how stupid this man is. And they allowed this man in the army to put everybody else in danger. This one bald prince. Isn't that something, guys? And Meghan, his wife, oh my God, guys, you really have to watch the next video because Meghan got herself already in trouble. It did not last on that movie set. And I'm going to tell you why she leaked that she is part of that movie, in spite of the fact that she has a serious NDA. Everybody was supposed to shut up about it. Nobody wanted this to be known. And buckle up, beautiful people, because Canada rose to the challenge. Canada rose to the challenge.
My wife, many people around the world still believe that she is, in fact, Canadian.
Oh, sounds like somebody's gonna be working extra hard to get that role.
Thank you for being here. I'm sorry I'm doing this from this couch, but my back is really killing me. I can barely stand, let alone sit. So I'm trying to sit from the comfortable place so I can do the video. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. And of course, thanks for the super chats and the PayPal donations. And I would like to start by saying that YouTube is shadow banning my channel. A lot of you are complaining that you're not getting the notifications or that you are unsubscribed. I don't have the power to do that. So can you please check that you are being notified that you are still subscribed, and please leave your comments and like the videos as soon as they come, because that's the first few hours are the most critical hours, and you watching the video when it comes out tells YouTube that you like it. So that is appreciated because I'm just so fed up. I'm so fed up of people, gaslighting us, telling us you can't do this, you can't do that. They're telling us not to believe our eyes, not to believe our ears. So we're supposed to be deaf and dumb, literally, and blind, because we're not supposed to tell you anything, guys. But, hopefully that is changing now. And it's always with your support, beautiful people.
I am truly sorry for wearing the Dodgers hat. No excuses. There were two reasons for wearing it. First, our host that night, and those who haven't watched CTV News, this is important. First, our host that night was the owner of the Dodgers, and I believed it was a polite thing to do. And as Canadians, you would support that. Second, hang on. Second, the 900,000 watt floodlights shining down on an ever-increasing bald spot. Given that level of scrutiny, I think I'd even worn a Yankees hat.
Here we go, beautiful people. While Prince William, the Prince of Wales, is speaking at the COP30 on behalf of his father, the King of the United Kingdom and the realms, what is Harry doing? Harry paid to get himself invited to a COP30 adjacent webinar. If this is not a man who's absolutely green with envy about his brother, I don't know what is. Now, just for you guys to understand one thing, Prince Harry And this little scam that he did when he came here to Canada had nothing to do with Remembrance Day in Canada. Remembrance Day is November 11th. It wasn't this week. Nothing that Harry did is connected to any veterans here. So I don't understand why they kept saying, oh, on behalf of Remembrance Day, or it's connected to Remembrance Day. It has nothing to do with that, but it goes to show you the exploitation that not only Harry's willing to do, but the true patriot love is also doing, because they know full well that Harry was here and had nothing to do with those veterans, and that they're all now exploiting these veterans. Now, please understand, I did try to go to Sunnybrook Hospital here at the Veterans Hospital, and it was blocked for almost 500 meters around when Harry was there. I couldn't get close. I counted about 7 police cars when I went and I saw, and I was trying to film, but it looked so grainy and so far away. I would like to know why the government, the Canada government, was paying for security for this idiot. And they were following him around everywhere he went. He was with, at least, because I managed to stay the whole time. And when he got out, 4 cars followed him. 4 police cars followed him on top of 2 unmarked vehicles. So this man is literally going around Canada with a motorcade. Now, who paid for it? I have no idea. I don't, like, you can't hire the police like that here, I believe, because these were official people. These were not off-duty cops helping Harry. These were policemen. They were even closing down the streets where he was going off, and they were stopping people from going through the lights. So yeah, that's what's happening right now with Harry. But the delicious part of it all is that real people in Canada are not buying it. Nobody's buying it. Harry pretending that he is a prince, that he's still royal, that he can do this, he can do that. No. His brother is going to be the King of England. Make no mistake about it. And are we fooled by this idiot who says these little apologies? Oh my God, my wife is Canadian. Your wife is not Canadian, Harry. Nobody. He gives a speech saying, my wife, some people think she's Canadian. Maybe he does because he's an idiot, but the entire world knows that Meghan Markle is a divorcee, an American divorcee. It's front page news everywhere. We all knew about it. So if you can find one person that thinks that Meghan Markle, a D-list mattress actress, is Canadian, it's wrong. But these are the lengths that Harry will go because he's like a flag. Oh, I hate the Dodgers. Magic Johnson forced me to wear the hat. I wore it under duress. Why couldn't he pull an Elaine?
Enjoy the game.
Thanks.
I think you better take off the Orioles cap.
Yeah, I better.
No, seriously. You're in the owner's box. I don't think it's a good idea.
You're not serious.
Yes, I am.
Well, didn't he say that?
No, but he gave me the seats. And I don't think he'd like it if you wore an Orioles cap.
Yeah, well, maybe you should ask him.
I don't have to ask him. Now, you going to take the hat off or not?
No, I'm not going to take it off. Why should I take it off? That's ridiculous.
Let's just take the cap off.
What? George, I am at a baseball game. This is America.
Look, either you take the cap off or you leave.
Well, I don't care. I'm not taking it off.
Elaine, just take the cap off.
Why couldn't Harry do what Elaine did? I'm asking you because it's very interesting. I mean, I know it's a Seinfeld show, but it has happened in real life with other people. Ben Affleck, I believe, happened. A bunch of people do that. Harry could have said, no, thank you. I appreciate your invite, Magic, but I'm not going to go because I am a hardcore Blue Jays. So he says that from game 4, 5, 6, and 7, he was supporting the Blue Jays. Where was he from game 1, 2, 3, and 4? So game 1, 2, 3, and 4 was not good enough for him to watch? Why did he make it as though it was a matter of life and death? I was forced to wear it. I did it under duress. Why couldn't he say, yeah, I did it because I got invited and I have no morals. I have no standing. I really don't care. He couldn't even be honest about it. He had to make himself the victim. It's poor me that got to sit at the most expensive seat in the whole Dodger Stadium. Are you really telling me that he's still a victim? This is why nobody likes this guy. Because he's not man enough. He has 1 ball. Number 2, he's a liar. 3, he doesn't take accountability. And 4, he's just absolutely dishonest in every sense of the word. You know, he doesn't have any gratitude. He has a lot of entitlement. It's like, well, Magic, actually, it was a favor he did to the owner of the Dodgers to wear that cap as a favor to him, because the owner called me name dropping, self-importance. Oh, the owner called me. So I had to do it. No, you didn't. You didn't even have to go. You didn't even have to go if you were a diehard fan and if you had any principles. But the real people didn't take it. And I'm going to show you the footage that the people did not accept his fake, phony, insulting apology. It would have been better for him to just ignore it. Watch the video footage and you tell me that in spite of the fact that they tried to drown the heckling, they couldn't do it. They couldn't do it. And it is so delicious. And he's become an expert at literally tuning out heckling, because that's how often this man gets heckled, just like Meghan comes into any room, cackling like a hyena. So let's watch it, beautiful people. He just kept going. Can you hear the heckling? I was about 7 rows behind. I could hear the heckling. And what they did, they just kept playing the music loud, but people were still heckling them. Can you imagine that these people have to resort to that and making him walk with swaggered, like he's going up the stairs while being heckled? So they play the music. Cue the music. How embarrassing is that? Prince William, on the other hand, is beloved worldwide, welcomed everywhere he goes. People are mobbing him for right reasons, not heckling. People are proud to stand next to him. Harry, no thank you. We're going to put the music loudly so when he walks in, we can drown the boos and the heckles. So these are the people who are enabling Harry, people who are happily exploiting 100-year-old veterans and that are disoriented, don't know any better, don't know what's going on, because they wouldn't lend themselves to do that. Well, Harry's wearing that phony, ill-gotten medal of participation because he's no hero. He is a coward. This is a man who accepted the Pat Tillman Award. And I, for one, am glad that he got heckled. So please let me know what you think. If you need to play it down, but I can't put it louder than that because it's just the music. It's really loud, and people who were heckling were they were still like 3 meters away from Harry, 3 or 4 meters from the barrier. So let me know what you think, beautiful people, because I am fed up. And now he is participating in a webinar connected to COP30 just because his brother spoke at the actual COP30. This man is just as sick as Meghan Markle, who got fired from the movie set. And I'll tell you all about it in the next video. Please don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe, beautiful people.